Dear love, I am losing your face in this puzzle of photographs and memories that occupy this empty space. A vast array of fragmented relics of a happier place, no recollection of your scent. Trapped in the suspense of prolonged longings for your body with hardly memory of its feel, the strength of its embrace, the stature of your poise, your voice, a distorted memory, lost in transition, somewhere between the transmission from overnight conversations to telephonic confrontations. So much is lost in translation, and the language of love is teleported through electronic gadgets that reduce the love language to habitual misuse and love use, pregnant with missing words that need to be said and long to be fed to hungry ears on the other end of long-distance telephone calls. And the worst of it all is you, seeing your daughter in Frozen Kodak moments and raising our sons over a sky page, when there is no media, when this modern age that can ever replace the moments missed, the first truth, the first fall, the first step. Never thought these many firsts will make it as an absent image occupying your spot in a first birthday shot. This is not how it is supposed to be. Baby, don't you see that I'm tired of all of this? I am tired of these waters, and I am tired of these borders, tired of raising our daughters across borders, separated by these waters, defying the divine order of a holy trinity. This inadequacy of this duality is nothing dollars and pounds could ever remedy. Honorarian proclamations of independence, rapid emergence of elites, minorities, jerking off the sweat of impoverished majorities, born free generations with no access to the fruits of liberation, castrated aspirations of a castrated population, overdose and hyperinflation, borscht education, the infiltration of colonial indoctrination, inferiority complex, the pervasive conquest of disgruntled masses with no voice for protest, public health in dire straits, a people's fate sealed in the police state, a struggle in disarray, a breed of economic slaves who cannot open out their mouths and say that this is not freedom. For there is no freedom in the face of iniquities, no freedom in the wake of police brutality and decades of tyranny and political puppetry. What freedom is there when the vast portions of land remain in the hand of a few while me and you shack up in locations of identity? What freedom is there when the vast gold and diamond depositories and monopolies for minorities, while job security and economic liberty are far-fetched dreams of the vast majority who seek solace in religious affinity? But the church has been reduced to an economic industry, enriching the false prophets who follow religiously. While our forefathers freed our feet from the shackles and chains of slavery, we have weaved these chains into designer beads that we wear around our necks as rosaries and beads in allegiance to every other culture and religion, but none linked to our own ancestries. Cultures and religions that leave us with no freedom to embrace our own. The locks and chains of slavery have indeed grown invisible to the naked eye. When home becomes cold and its granaries empty, when the streets grow hostile and its people angry, when the land of your birth becomes a hearse and life itself a generational curse, when you're forced to empty your purse to be packaged in airtight bags because home is an open tear scanning your only defenses, risking hostile waters and crawling under fences. Your senses do not envisage anything worse than the landmines and the gravesites you left behind. You do not envisage yourself reduced to an animal of a kind, to be caged and confined to breathe amongst swine, to absorb their filth until their filth becomes yours, until the restless souls and tormented spirits of those that they devoured begin to haunt and occupy each and every space in your head. The fumes of the decomposing flesh infiltrating your every single breath. You wear their scent, but their scent is overpowered by your very own stench. Your stench chokes you. The rot of your menstrual blood suffocates you. It's clotting, bruising you, eating into your skin like maggots crawling beneath flesh corroding. You do not imagine those landmines exploding deep into your groins until the fiery bullets from a stranger's loins rapture your hymen, and your screams only heighten his hunger as each thrust becomes pangas jabbing death into your vagina, until your vagina becomes a gravesite you left behind. When it never crossed your mind that when those hostile waters spew you out alive, those gods of yours that spared you from the crocodile's jaws only led you from the lion's den and ushered you into the hands of men.